Hello, and thank you for tuning in for the Q1 2022 update. My name is Alika Chuck, co-founder and CFO of Pharm Robotics, and I'm joined by Connor Broughton, Chief Marketing Officer of Pharm Robotics. So we've had a lot of great success so far in this first quarter, starting off with completing development of our Sure Shot proof of concept in January in preparation for the World Ag Expo in February, and we did that through working with our integrator connected with Siemens. And so really what that entailed was finalizing our gate and restraint system that we were originally working on with CSU Chico last year. And now we are continuing in January to work with Cymation and get it prepped for the World Ag Expo. We also dialed in the 3D vision camera to calculate the correct region to administer mock inoculations. And then we applied this vision camera with the robot to then locate and move to the correct region on a mannequin cow to provide a mock inoculation. So this is what we then showcased at the World Ag Expo. And so in addition to that, on the boarding of more funding, we are still trying to close our seed round right now. So we are continuing to meet with angel investors and VCs to close that round and bring on myself as well as Connor on full time. And so I'll now hand it off to Connor for our next update.
Thanks, Alika. Late March marked our first install at our CEO's Lakeview Dairy in California. We have begun running cows through our full system and testing the multifunctioning inoculator. Our initial results have been promising, and the cows have adapted well to the system. We will continue testing and making modifications over the next few months. After testing concludes on the Lakeview Dairy, we will be looking to install and test our system at a rotary-style barn parlor, as this will be a simpler application for our system.
And so moving further for more of our business development side, really we're looking to create now more relationships with dealers in the Midwest and Northeastern US in terms of helping us with installation, service, and maintenance. We're currently working with Specialized Dairy Service based in Chino, California, as they service a lot of large dairy farmers in the Western US. But to really get to scalability, we're going to need to create more of these relationships, and that's what we're aiming to do over the next few months. So back over to you, Connor.
Additionally, we have begun identifying manufacturing facilities for future units to lower manufacturing costs, as well as utilize our Siemens OEM pricing partnership. One company in particular that we have an interest in working with has 2 locations in Singapore and Louisiana for manufacturing facilities. We are also looking to bring on a specialized engineer to fill our CTO role to oversee the development of our technology, addressing challenges, and identifying opportunities to improve. Another role we are looking to have is a VP of Business Development who will oversee the US dairy market and establish yearly sales targets, create new sales points and distribution centers, act as a bridge between the market and the product development team, and implement digital marketing campaigns. Regarding our current marketing efforts, in February, we attended the World Ag Expo in Tulare, California, and we are very grateful to have had our booth sponsored by Hansen Industries. This was our public debut of our full Sure Shot system, and we received a lot of positive feedback and interest. At the show, we received an additional 11 letters of interest, putting us at a total of 57 LOIs representing 470,000 cows globally, 134 units, and 40.2 million in revenue potential. For our social media efforts, LinkedIn continues to be our strongest platform with over 2,000 followers and the most engagement on our posts. We are also active on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, where you can stay up to date more frequently on our company. So make sure to follow and engage with our posts so we can maximize results as well as reach.
And kind of going more into some updates relating to operations for Q1. Really in terms of recent installation at Lakeview, it was a pretty decent success in terms of having our gate and restraint system there along with the robot. And so we had cows from a pen running through it, like Connor mentioned, several weeks prior to actually having the robot interact with them. And so really at this point, we're looking to work out some of the kinks that we saw with the gate and restraint system in terms of certain aspects of the gate moving before others. And we also need to continue testing the 3D vision with the robot to perfect calibrations for delivering the mock inoculation in the neck region. And so moving forward, after we get through testing On Lakeview Dairy, we plan to move to a rotary style barn parlor application where it won't have a gate system. It'll just have the robot directly behind the rotary where it'll be giving mock inoculations to cows coming off that parlor. And so going more into finance for Q1, in terms of expenses that we've had in Q1, it's really consisted between engineering, marketing, and legal fees to really keep our business going, especially with R&D. We project future systems will cost roughly $180,000 to produce, but once we can scale and have more buying power when purchasing robotic arms, we believe we could achieve around $120,000 cost to produce per unit or lower. And so, as mentioned earlier, we are raising the remaining $700,000 for our $1 million seed round. But without your help so far in the weed funder raise, we wouldn't be able to really get to proof of concept at this point. And we thank you for this. And if you or someone in your network is interested in joining the remainder of our seed round with a minimum check size of $10,000, please reach out to investor.relations@pharmrobotics.net to schedule a meeting with us and discuss further.
To touch further on our 2022 go-to-market strategy as a whole, as well as our selling proposition. With the rising cost of labor, high industry turnover, poor compliance, and competitive food market in place where people care more than ever where their food comes from, as well as how animals are treated, the demand for solutions allowing for increased profitability and efficient operations is exceptionally high. We will offer a first-to-market robotic health center solution that automates both the inoculation and data management processes. Our system will help farmers maintain high compliance with herd inoculations and have the ability to lower labor costs by up to $85 per cow per year, in addition to increase revenue by up to $200 per cow per year.
And going further into that, on average, herd sizes ranging from 600 to 15,000 head dairies will recoup costs within 1 to 3 years. We plan to convert the 57 signed LOIs into purchase agreements by working with progressive-minded dairymen to really understand their automation and animal health needs in order to build trust with initial customers, really get honest feedback, and then act on it. We will work with our partners at Specialized Dairy Service to focus initially on dairymen in California, Wisconsin, New York, Texas, and Kansas, with herd sizes of at least 3,000 cows. More specifically, the 8,000 of the 31,000 US dairies who have rotary parlors, robotic milkers, and utilize complex vaccine and reproductive protocols, those are definitely the customers that we're looking to serve. Again, we're open to hearing from you, and you can email us at info@pharmrobotics.net at any time. And thank you for supporting Pharm Robotics as we work towards improving farmers and animal lives. Thanks again.